Dr. Umar exposed for being a deadbeat dad. Now this nigga telling me I can't fuck with no snow bunnies, I can't fuck with no white hoes. So now that he's being exposed, this is a good day. I can finally come out my shell and tell the world that I do indulge in milk. I'ma say it. Sometimes it be snowing. It's March right now. Winter is over, but it's snowing somewhere in the world. That's all I gotta say. So let's see if Dr. Umar is a deadbeat. Because if he's a deadbeat, I can't take his advice. If I can't take his advice, then I might have to. I'm just saying. I'm just being realistic here.
Umar's a
I'm
fraud,
just being realistic.
Let me tell you why. So if you didn't know, Dr. Umar has 2 daughters that we know about.
And first of all, this
one
nigga
is
has like
16
14
and I think
wives.
one is 9 years old.
He has
Also, if
like
you don't know
30
who Dr. Umar
wives,
is, he's basically a black activist. But you probably know him from his famous quote, "Black queens forever, nobody's never." Yeah, that's the guy. And one of the things he's very well known for is advocating for black culture and advocating for black fathers to be in the household. You know, he's very big on black relationships, couples, keeping the blood pure, that type of stuff. Which isn't nothing wrong with that. I actually think that's a good thing. At the same time, I have 0 problems with interracial relationships, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter to me. Do your own thing, man. But a lot of people don't like Dr. Umar because of how he says things. But again, let's focus on what you're here for.
Interracial marriages are only okay if the white woman knows how to cook. That is not a crazy statement. That is not a crazy what's the word? That's not a crazy the fuck is the word? Crazy opinion? Some shit like that. That's not a crazy opinion. Think about it. Like, obviously I'm African. Obviously I eat jollof rice. Obviously I eat all that shit. Why the fuck would I go to a white woman who's gonna make me chicken nuggets and pizza bagels? The fuck no. I'm not gonna decrease my standards for some white pussy. For some snow pussy. For some snuzz. I'm not decreasing my stomach and what I put in my body for some snuzz. First of all, they be eating McDonald's all the time. Like that's their family get together. They go out and they eat McDonald's. Not a crazy take, that ass. If they can't cook, then you can't marry them. You can't. Like, there's no way you about to be eating watery pasta for your whole life, and then they gonna feed your kids that, like your own flesh and blood. You want them to eat that shit? And fuck no. My kid is not eating no meatloaf. First of all, whoever made meatloaf is a sick nigga. How you just make a cake of meat? It's literally a cake of meat, and they slice it. That's fucking disgusting. That's a bread, like, that's fucking gross. Fucking gross. All the gross shit, that's white people making shit up. It's like they got a food named Sloppy Joe. Who the fuck wants to eat out of something called Sloppy Joe? That's fucking gross. It's fucking disgusting. And they be coming out the Indian niggas. Yeah, they shit's poop too, but y'all make Sloppy Joes and meatloaf. Y'all are in the same bracket, to be completely honest with y'all. So, in general, I'm not marrying no white woman who can't fucking make food. Like, if you can't even make a fucking chicken breast, like, what are you doing? You put in lemon and black pepper on that shit. That shit's disgusting. That don't taste good. Can you put some real fucking seasoning? Get a Maggi cube or some shit and put that bitch in there. Get some sazon. I don't understand what these women be doing. And a lot of these women, they're starting to devolve, and like they don't know how to cook anymore. Like, it's evolution is going backwards. Like, the woman, they're supposed to gather and make food. Nowadays, they all they do is fucking eat hot Cheetos and cheat and lie. This shit's fucked up. So, choose your woman wisely. Choose your woman wisely. If they're white, make sure they could cook. Gangster.
So one of Dr. Umar's 2 daughters made a TikTok video about her father. And it's been blowing up all across TikTok, and I'm gonna show you why.
His daughter old as fuck.
Video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we can see the resemblance. This is for sure the pal. Dr. Umar is for sure the pappy. I'm not gonna lie, we see the resemblance with the nose right here.
He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now.
Oh.
My dad has never been to anything important. No graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life.
Wow.
Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts.
Okay? No. Let's keep it a buck here. Not to side with no deadbeat dads, but I'm gonna side with the deadbeat dad today. All right. First of all, he was gone out. He was not in your life for 22 years. Why year 22 you wanna try to press him. Nigga, he been left you. Get over it. You don't see niggas who get broken up with their girl. You don't see them coming back 22 years later talking about, oh, she broke up with me when I was down. Nigga, we do not care no more. He left you. It's over. That's not your dad no more. He disowned you. You're done. It's over. He's not your pops. All right. He gave birth to you. Yeah. That's your nut. That's his nut. But clearly he ain't want you. So why are you trying to come back to him? Like, have some self-respect, first of all. The nigga ran away for a reason. You trying to find him. He's running away from you. Stop chasing people who running away. Leave the nigga alone. He don't want you. Like, I don't get that. Like, if I'm running away from my kid and the kid is trying to find me, I'm gonna tell the nigga, leave me alone. Unless you got an NBA contract, I don't want you near me. I ran away for a fucking reason. I got milk for a reason. Stay the fuck back. And her mother is probably a fucking whore. Let's be honest. That's the reason why this nigga probably left. I'm just saying the real shit. Call me a villain. Call me a villain all you want.
You can't get on Instagram and
it's
get
real
on
shit.
social
The nigga
media
gonna run away, let him run away.
An activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're
Okay, so first off, my fault. She's 22. My bad. I get some things wrong. But more importantly, he's not in her life at all. I mean, my brother in Christ, if you're gonna be a deadbeat, at least show up to the girl's birthday. What are we talking about?
That defeats the point of being a deadbeat.
It's frustrating because
you're a deadbeat for a reason. You have nothing to do with the child.
I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point.
No, I'm sorry. No, I can't ignore that. You don't even have your daughter's number? Oh, so you just clapped her mom and then just left. Like, you didn't care nothing about that. Like, what? Fam just sends the child.
It's not that simple, all right? We don't know what the mother did. The mother could be a whore, all right? She could have fucked some other nigga while they were together, right? He could have sensed the demon in the baby. The baby could be possessed. That could be a succubus. We don't know what the daughter is like really is, all right? So let's not blame all deadbeat dads, all right? Some of them got reasons. We don't know Dr. Umar's reasons, so we can't go at him crazy yet. Like, yeah. For example, Anthony Edwards. He told the girl he didn't want the baby. She had the baby. He said, I don't want to be in the baby life. You gonna call him a deadbeat for that? Nigga, he said he don't want the baby. You can't be a deadbeat dad if you said I'm not handling the baby. If you a deadbeat is if you was like, oh yeah, we gonna take care of this kid. Yeah, I'm gonna be a great dad. I'm gonna step up, and you don't step up. That's a deadbeat dad. If you saying, hey, yo, fuck that little nigga, I ain't taking care of that little shit, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You give birth to that baby, he's not seeing me. That's not no deadbeat. That's a real nigga. Call it black activities all you want. That's the real shit. Real spiel.
Poor bills, and that's just it. Like, he don't care nothing about that. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking about everything he has said in his career. Boat, I would never imagine him just being a deadbeat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I knew Dr. Umar. He was probably, you feel me? He was probably in the streets. I already kind of got that feeling, especially the way he be talking about booty. But at the same time, not being in your daughter's life is crazy, especially when you're an advocate on black families. Like, one of his main things he loves to advocate about is black families.
That is true.
You preach about other people getting their families right, but you don't even talk to your daughter. Not just one daughter. He doesn't talk to any of his daughters, apparently. And she's 22 years old. You haven't been in her life her whole life, and she's 22, and it's gotten to the point you don't even have her number, and she's reaching out to her other sister that you've never introduced to her, and she has to go to TikTok to do it because you can't contact her. I'm not finna lie, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
You feel me? If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. The only thing good that's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side.
Stop coming to my chat, sucking my dick, nigga.
You for recognizing a clout chaser when you see one. I want to have a sit down with Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf. Baby Smurf, I want you to call Mama Smurf. This is what we gonna do. Oh yes, this is what we gonna do. I'm the king of solutions. Baby Smurf, I want you to call Mama Smurf, and I need y'all to tell me where we gonna meet at on Thursday, 1 week from today. I want to meet Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf.
Okay, there's some other clips of this too, but basically he admits it, but I don't know about y'all, but this kind of gives me a weird vibe. And the reason why I say that is because he's addressing this whole situation, laid back on his couch, kicked up, arm behind his head, relaxing, talking about what's good, my beautiful black sister. Like, what are we talking about? You're talking about your daughter. Why are you not acting a little bit more serious about this? Like, why do you not care a little bit more, bro? I'm not gonna lie, this kind of tells me everything I need to know about this situation. First up, the daughter is absolutely correct. I can just confirm this by body language. That's all I need to see. I don't believe this guy was in her life at all. And I honestly feel like he's only speaking about the situation because everybody's talking about it. And it's ruining his image. I'm not gonna lie. And in this video, he said that he did want to meet with Mama Smurf and Little Smurf or whatever he called him, right? I don't think he's actually gonna meet with them. And honestly, I think there's a reason why he hasn't talked to her. I think, honestly, he's not cool with the mother, right? Maybe he didn't want the kid. She wanted the kid. You know how these situations go. But then when the mother proceeded to have the kid anyways, he was like, oh, I'm not gonna be in her life, and he proceeded to just do that. This video I'm finna show y'all right now is from a girl who met Dr. Umar, talked to him, and realized that he wasn't who he said he was.
I've known Dr. Umar for 3 years. I met him when I was 24 years old, and this is a recent picture. We just met in June of last year. And we did discuss his children along with a few other things. We met up at Brandywine Diner on Concord Pike last year. When we were talking at the table, I started asking him a lot of private questions like, were you married? Do you have any kids? He was telling me, yes, I have 2 daughters. One of them is a teenager and the other one is maybe 7 years old at the time. So the child is probably 9 years old. So he was saying to me that the mother of those girls, or the mother of, I don't know if it's 2 separate women or just one woman, the woman or the women are taking him to court for child support because he's not an active dad. He's not in her life, and he told me that as well. He doesn't visit them.
So he hasn't paid.
First of all, who made child support? First of all, whoever made that shit, fuck you. I'm gonna do my research right now.
Either. Bro, this guy is literally an in real life Boondocks character. So not only are you a deadbeat father, you also don't pay child support.
However, he visits his mom a lot.
57 minutes, guys.
She's in
57 minutes.
So I just was confused. I was like, how are you talking about being a pillar and how black men are so needed in families today, but you're not even an active dad? He was not an active father. He said it.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
I can back this young lady up. He did say that. He was not going to be there. I was asking him, I was like, so you never got married? He said, oh no, I never got married to any of those women. But he dated a lot. And I could tell that he was a playboy because he was very, very flirtatious. Very. And also,
so you trying to flirt with her too? Like,
nigga, please. Bitch, he did not flirt with you. Let's be realistic here. Let's keep it a whole buck. Alright? This is a light-skinned Mark Henry. Dr. Umar did not flirt with you. Stop doing that, bro. Stop testing his gangster, because he's dead ass like, I'm like, stop it, bro.
Bro.
Notice too, his personality is much different in person than it is online. I'm not sure if it's because I'm a woman or something like that, but he's not as animated. He seems more hyped up.
I'm not gonna lie. He was for sure trying to riz you up. I'm just gonna lie. He was trying to get that nonchalant dreadhead riz, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's keep it real.
He is extremely flirtatious. Last time I met up with him, and probably the last time, because it was very aggressive, because I'm in a relationship, and when I had met up with him last year, I told my partner, like, I'm gonna go have lunch with Dr. Umar. He was like, what the f? So he was like, yeah, go have lunch and come back and let me know how it goes.
But he was,
I dare my girlfriend or wife to go have lunch with another man. What the fuck are they talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you having lunch with another? Lunch? You better have like 3 extra people in the table. Why y'all together? Why y'all having a lunch date? My girlfriend's having a lunch date with Dr. Umar. Stuck for the law.
Excited for his girl to go on a little date with Dr. Umar, bro. What are we talking?
And she talking like, oh, he was flirting with me. He's being inappropriate. You accepted the lunch. What is wrong with you? You fucking skank. Like, and then she's still trying to talk down on this nigga. She was on her knees. Her pussy was throbbing, talking to the big doctor, Dr. Umar. And now she online trying to slander this nigga name because he ain't want that dumbass little kid. Yeah, I'm defending the nigga. I always defend niggas who get hated.
But y'all, before I go back to seeing my boyfriend, on my life, when we left, I gave him a hug. He was like, He said, women got to have booty. And I was like, what? He said, you got to have booty. If I'm talking to you, you got to have booty.
Nah, retweet.
Bro, what is wrong with this nigga, bro? It's like he's always in character. Like, nah, bro, what?
I was like, yeah, I can cook. He was like, good. So you can cook and you got booty. And he was backing up from me. He said, He said, business before back shots.
No, that is a Dr. Umar ass line. I definitely believe he said that shit.
I've never heard that before. Business before back shots.
That is actually a bar. I'm about to start using that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's wrap that up. Let's wrap that up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He was trying to get him another baby. I ain't gonna lie. That's what he was.
All right, where's the?
He's lying. Liar.
All right, irrelevant. All right, the nigga's a deadbeat. So fucking what? All right. Sometimes you gotta be a deadbeat.